Not long ago, I was talking to a developer who was in the middle of a big solar project. Everything was going smoothly until he hit a roadblock. His inverters weren't passing inspection. Turns out he had the wrong UL certification. His project was delayed, costing him time, money, and a whole lot of frustration. And he's not alone. If you're developing solar power, battery storage, or microgrid systems, you're probably going to run into UL98B and UL1741. These two standards are essential, but they're also confusing if you don't know what they actually mean for your equipment. Hi, I'm Bryan Sample with ASG Power, and today I'm going to cut through the confusion and break down UL98B versus UL1741 in a way that makes sense, so you can avoid costly mistakes and keep your projects moving forward. First, let's talk about UL98B. This standard is specifically for photovoltaic disconnect switches, the switches that isolate solar rays for maintenance or emergencies. Why does this matter? Well, solar systems run at high DC voltages, sometimes up to 1500 volts, and they can have power flowing in both directions. Standard industrial switches weren't designed to handle that. That's why UL98B exists, to make sure disconnect switches can safely handle the unique demands of solar power. Now let's talk about UL1741. This one is a bit broader. It covers interconnection system equipment, including inverters, converters, and controllers. Basically the equipment that manage and converts solar energy before it gets used or sent off to the grid. UL1741 isn't just about safe operation. It also ensures that your system follows grid interconnection rules so that when a power outage happens, your solar array doesn't accidentally feed back into the grid, putting utility workers in danger. This is especially critical for projects using battery storage or microgrids, where power needs to be controlled dynamically. So here's the big question. Do you need UL98B, UL1741, or both? If you're selecting a solar disconnect switch, you're looking for UL98B. If you're working with inverters, controllers, or power conversion equipment, you need UL1741. But here's where it gets tricky. Some disconnect switches are tested under UL1741 instead of UL98B, and in certain cases, they're interchangeable. That means you have flexibility, but only if you know what you're looking for. Skipping compliance simply is just not an option. If your equipment isn't certified to the right UL standard, you could fail inspections, delaying your project, or even causing serious safety hazards. And since grid rules are evolving, making sure your system meets the latest UL standards keep you future-proof for upcoming regulations. Not sure what certification your equipment needs? That's where we come in. At ASG, we've had extensive experience helping companies select the right disconnects, inverters, and controllers for their projects. If you're planning a new solar project or upgrading an existing system, reach out today. We'll help you get the right equipment, compliant, safe, and ready to go. The bottom line, if you're investing in solar or battery storage, understanding UL98B and UL1741 isn't optional, it's critical. At ASG Power, we help customers navigate these standards and select fully compliant equipment, saving you time, money, and headaches. If you have any questions or need help with your next energy project, reach out to us today. We'll make sure your system is not only safe and compliant, but future ready. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more insights in industrial automation, electrical safety, and renewable energy integration.